So here's the information about dbzen. I mostly gathered from the basic info. I mostly gathered from this interview, Twitter Spaces Cryptobruhhh had with the creators of the dbzen crypto token, Razvan Kostin and Alex Males. I think they are from the group of creators. This is their website. Their first project was a private email system, encrypted mail service. It will probably be banned in USA if it works as intentioned. But they also developed dbzen and dbzen crypto when they had a meeting, and they noticed this graph when suddenly Ether became deflationary, and they wanted to know what caused the deflation, and the main perpetrator or something like that was supposed to be Zen crypto, Zen NFTs, which started burning its supply with their fees. So they developed the dbzen, which uses Zen to you burn Zen, and you get as a reward you get a DXN token, and also you collect fees in a native token on whichever mainnet the token is published. So here's the litepaper. So what problem does dbzen solve? So here is it has a capped supply. I think it's 5.5 million and 10,000. It's not encoded in the contract itself. I think it was mentioned, like in Bitcoin there's no mention of 21 million Bitcoins in the original Bitcoin contract. It does the number is calculated through rewards. The same is for DXN, which should run, reward system should run for 62 years. So the dbzen protocol aims to create a new capped digital asset to the Zen ecosystem that will contribute to Zen deflation while offering its users new ways to create value. So you get DXN miners. I guess they're up with the terms as well. They're not stakers, they are miners, although on the website I think they are still on the dbzen website there are still stakes. Basically user pays protocol fee to burn Zen, and the more Zen you burn, the more DXN token you get, in theory. Depends how many players there are. So the dbzen is based on fair crypto protocol, or fair crypto as Zen is. Like, there are no pre-mines, there's no original address, there are no private or public sales or pre-sales or pre-mines, there are no protocol developer fees. The only thing that is are rewards for the burners, and in Dbzen token, and then in the native token. In ETH case, you're paid in ETH, as I will show later in a demonstration. So here's some info about the contract. 5,010,000 tokens, runs for 62 years. You can check it on GitHub. The tokenomics, yeah, this is the fun part. So the distribution, there are cycles. Each cycle, there are daily cycles of burning your Zen, and in return you get DXN and ETH fees. So on day 1 there was 10,000 DXN rewards. The second day reward decreases by 0.02%, and the third day also decreases by each day. Each cycle it decreases by 0.02%. So, for example, after 365 days, the rewards in a daily cycle are 5,000 DXN, and after 2 years, the rewards are 2,250 DXN on that day. And then here's slightly bigger infographics. You burn your Zen in batches. One batch is 2.5 million Zen. Apparently the creators didn't want for users to burn 1 Zen or 2 Zen, or they wanted them to burn in batches. You also get a discount if you burn more batches at once, I think. We'll see that in the formulas later. And here is the reward of DXN tokens for a cycle, for one cycle. Let's say two Zenians burned their tokens on that day. The first one burned 10 tokens, the second one burned 10,000 tokens. So that's like the reward will be what's that, 1% for Zenian 1 and 2% and 99% for Zenian 2. This is the reward for DXN token, but the reward for protocol fee you are paid is calculated differently. It calculates the amount of DXN you hold you have staked in the protocol. I think here are the formulas. This is protocol fee, gas spent. This is the discount part if you burn more batches at once. Or so basically you want to have this gas spent is the gwei current gwei. So the lower gwei, the less you will pay in protocol fee. So your best option to play is when the gwei is low. It's like it depends where you live, in which country you live, which part of the world. So you must know, like, there are like 6 hours. If you're 6 hours in day, that the gwei drops like from I don't know, from 25, from average 25 during the day, and to like let's say to 10 to 13 during night times. So you want to catch the time when gwei is the lowest. So you pay the least in protocol fee. So there's, I don't know, I saw some guys burning Zen in batches. I think I don't quite understand this part, because some people burn in small batches, and I don't think it matters. Just I think I should do I should put up a calculator and see. Maybe someone can do it in the comments and make a difference if you burn all your Zen in one batch or in more parts, the same amount of Zen in one go, or in smaller parts, if you really get any discount. I don't know. Perhaps. I saw on Etherscan that people do burn in multiple batches, so there must be something to it. So here's the more on protocol fee. Protocol fee is the fee you pay that will be distributed to all the DXN holders at the end of the day, depending on percentage of DXN you hold. So divided by the total amount of DXN in circulation, or in staked circulation, staked Zen, like the total amount of staked Zen. So I think this is the no, not yet. So this is the rewards for each cycle. So you use a reward cycle is the total amount of rewards that are distributed. So let's say yesterday it was 9,940 DXN times the number of batches you burned with the number of total batches. So I don't know, you get, if you're the only player, you get the whole batch, like the total reward 9,940. But it's if your batch burn amounts to 1% of the total stuff, you will get 1% of the daily distribution of DXN. Okay, just read the light paper if you don't get it. So native token distribution, this one is, as I mentioned, it's distributed depending on how much DXN you have staked in the protocol. I saw some people, you can claim your DXN whenever you want, and if you claim it, you're unstaked. You're unstaked, and you don't get any protocol fees. If you leave, your DXN is automatically staked after each cycle, so if you burn in one cycle you don't have to do anything, it will be automatically staked. But if you take it out of the system, like you want to sell it on Uniswap, you won't be paid any protocol fees. So if you want to get passive income from DXN, you have to leave it staked, because you will be paid after each cycle depending on how much DXN you hold, divided by on the percentage of DXN you hold divided by total staked DXN. So if you hold 1% of DXN tokens, of staked DXN tokens, you will be paid 1% of fees that are collected at that day, on that day. So if the fees are like, I don't know, today was I think it was, how much did they burn today? Let's say if they burn $10,000 worth of fees, you will be paid $100 at the end of the day from the fees pool. Okay, so you have here about claiming rewards, and you can claim the native token fees which are paid on in it. You can claim whenever you want, like you don't have any penalty. But if you claim your DXN rewards and take it out of the system, you won't be paid anything in any more fees. Like, we'll see that later. Staking DXN tokens. Stake what? Is this the end? Yes, this is the end. So here's the practical example of using Dbzen site to burn Zen and collect DXN and native fees. So you go to the dbzen.org and connect your MetaMask wallet to the site. So you're met with this page. Here's the number of batches you're willing to burn. Here you will there are two steps. First you have to approve burn, and then you do the actual burn. So you enter the amount of batches you're willing to burn, and then you approve the burn. So if you're familiar with Zen and NFTs, when with the Apex collection, when you have to approve on Zen.network, when you have to approve Zen to be burned, here is similar approach, but you have to approve the burn each time you do the burn. Here you have native fees. You receive your rewards in native tokens, so in these rewards are in ETH, and they depend on how much DXN you have staked on the site. So if I would claim my DXN, I would unstake it and I wouldn't get any ETH rewards for that day or any further days or cycles. So another site you need to you use for burning to look up stats on current leaderboards is zen.pub. Here in the left menu bar you have the Dbzen Dbzen ecosystem folder or links, and you click on dbzen to see the current burners and how many active stakes there are and stuff like that, how many minters there are. You have like here's the like top, you get the top burners of all time, like the top user burned so far 9,700,000,000 Zen, and altogether 3,889 batches. And here is today's statistics, the burns for the current cycle and the leaderboard. So when you do the burn or approve a burn, you also need, as I said, the protocol fee is dependent on the price of gas, the current gwei price. So the lower the gwei, the least amount you will pay in protocol fee, which is then distributed to all participants of the cycle, or to all participants that have staked DXN. So another site I mentioned where you can check your current gwei is block native. It's very useful because here is the base fee, which is paid for which it shows the base fee, the least amount, the least amount the transaction will cost you to get into the next block. Here is the like stats for the blocks, but I noticed recently that the number of transactions in pending block is not very accurate, so sometimes there are more transactions in the block than they are saying here. So anyway, if you want to play dangerously, you set your like I set my gwei here at, I noticed this number was fluctuating between 11.3 and 12.4 when I was approving my burn. So when you approve a burn, it doesn't even really matter how much you choose for the gwei, because it's a small amount. But when you do the actual stake, it has to be the lowest possible number. So you can enter a gwei that is lower than shown here, and then you risk that transaction won't go through, but if it goes, you will pay the amount you are willing to pay. But if it doesn't go through, you have to cancel transaction, and that's a lot of work, and it will cost you the first transaction fee and some more. And this was the actual burn I approved for today's cycle. So 75 batches, and I choose 11.6 gwei. So yeah, here's the page, 11.6 gwei. As I said, risky. So gwei was, at some point when I clicked the approve button, it was 12.17, 11.62. This transaction still didn't go through. So you also have to be, if you sometimes if you go below this number, you might wanna here you might want to increase priority fee, because even if you set it at 1, they might, the miners might not, or validators might not want to include it in the transaction in the block. So even if they say, if it says here 0.57 with 5 probability, it usually doesn't go through if you're really stingy. Yeah. So anyway, I was approved. The gwei dropped to my 11.6 or 11.2, but so I was in the leaderboard. So I think that's on the second page. Here's the on the Zenpub stats. So at the time of the when I entered the burn, or when I approved the burn, I was like estimated reward was 168 DXN at the end of the day, because so many people joined the burn or the cycle. It dropped to 100 DXN and 1% of the stake, 1% of the pool. So if you're really noisy, like, you can click on the if you want to know how much other people burned, or how much gwei they paid for their burns, you can click on the here on the link, and it will take you to Etherscan. When you can check their stats, you can even click here and check your Zin holdings or any other token holdings they might have. So if you click on burn batch, you can see there, like, here's someone burned 1.2 billion Zen for unpaid. The protocol fee was 1.7 Ether, and he paid 12.1. His base gwei was 12.1. So if you want to know more about the burns, like or DXN token, you click on the protocol link here, and you're then taken to this page where you can see how much people burned, how much they paid for the protocol fee, and you can see here they also claimed the rewards. And if you click here, there's a link for Dbxen token. So if you claim your DXN token, Etherscan will here scans the all addresses or wallet addresses, and here are the people that claimed their DXN. So someone claimed 1,700 DXN. So this means that he is not in the pool for today, and today's pool was like I think it was $20,000 in the end. So I don't know, he would get a lot of money, a lot of protocol fee if he would leave this DXN staked in the system. So not sure why he claimed his DXN, or any of these people claimed their DXN. For instance, for today, for this would mean a reward around 0.08 ETH. I don't know. This one would get, and this is 10 times 10 times bigger. So they are losing like lots of money on protocol fees, and I didn't see them, like, there's no Uniswap pool, so I'm not sure why they claim their DXN. So you can also check on here. Yeah, these are all already strategies. Like, I can talk some more about strategies, or like what I noticed, like when burning Zen, and on there's not much activity on other blockchains. Like this is Polygon. Matic is the native token there. Well, it's the most active of the rest of the networks, I think, blockchains in the Zen system, DBzen system. So today 49 people participated in the burns. Here's their list. Like there were mostly the fees were distributed between two participants, or I don't know what the rewards were like. They are way ahead. They are way ahead. Like they 25. That's like 1 month already. The burning DBzen burning is already running for 1 month on Polygon network. And like here you have top burners. They already have 88,000 batches, or burned 88. But the other networks are, as I said, ghost towns. Here is Evmas. Today only 2 participants, and one collected 60% of the DXN rewards and the other one 40%. And here are the rewards: 6,000 for one, 3,700 for the second one, and if there are only 2 people, like you get huge amount of DXN token. Not so much fees, but this token, native token, if the game picks up, they have huge share in the pool when the next cycle, burning cycle, starts. So they will get a big payout in the native token from if the burning cycle is really active. Like, I don't know, might happen. So here is the Doge chain, like 0 participants today. So if you would like burn 1 batch on Doge chain today, you would get like 9,900 Zen today, DXN for their blockchain. Like, but like no one is playing on Doge chain. So here we have Phantom, also 3 participants today. And here one person outbid all the other 2, so he collected 90% of rewards. So even like here's Moonbeam, 1 person was lucky enough to just 1 participant today, and he collected all the rewards, like 9,900 native DXN token. He might not get anything in fees, like he collects his fees, but if the game picks up, if the burning picks up, like if you check the stats for what we said this was Moonbeam, like I'm sure they have lots of supply. So if people start burning supply to get the X1 token, to get to be eligible for X1 token, he will have like if they choose this protocol to burn their what's this Moonbeam Zen, he will get lots of rewards in native token, whatever the rewards are. So like even if you if you think that you can't outbid the top burners on ETH blockchain at the moment, perhaps when the other protocols, burning protocols, are introduced, like Phoenix Next or something new, and like also the Moon Party and the Zen Ordinals Nights, there will be lots of burning. So the burning on ETH blockchain, dbzen on ETH, the burning on dbzen ETH might slow down. So this will be your chance to improve your percentage in the total pool. So you will get more rewards if in time, if later the dbzen protocol is even more popular. Like today there were like 100 people, I think 120 people in the cycle. So imagine if there is like 1,000 to 10,000 people, like a year from now, when there will be enormous supply of Zen on the market, and people have to do something with their Zen. Like if they choose to burn it and get rewards in if they choose this protocol to burn it and they get rewards in this token, and as Jack mentioned, in X1 token, because this dbzen uses Zen's proof of burn. So so you will get rewards for burning your Zen in the X1 chain, also in the Zen's native chain. So yeah, this you get for instance here you get some passive income, but like yeah, I let's see the stats for today, how I did with my burn, so I can explain it further. So here's the dbzen site again, and I'm about to get the fees for today. So I will be paid native fees in Ether and DXN rewards in DXN token. So these ETH fees come from the today's pool. Like there were $18,000 worth of burns, or not sure how much was that in Ether, but and the rewards. So these rewards are calculated depending on how much DXN you have staked, these daily rewards, and in native token. And I will also get today's 1%, or how much did you say, of DXN rewards for today. So after 13 seconds after reset, the stats were updated. So today's ETH fees were 0.1 ETH, and I'm down in I paid more for protocol fees. What did I pay? I 0.27 ETH today for burning my 75 batches. So but I will get I also got 100 or so DXN rewards, and these DXN rewards will participate in tomorrow's cycle, whether I participate in burning or not. So I get some kind of passive income from this DXN DXN tokens. But as I said, you can, if you claim the rewards, you won't get any protocol fees from your rewards. You can collect the ETH fees anytime you want, but if you claim the DXN rewards, you will have to stake them again. Like if you buy some I think they will show the claimed rewards will show in your wallet, and the site picks up your wallet, checks your wallet for DXN, and the amount you have will be here, unless you have it somewhere else. Like if you have it in the pool in Uniswap, probably won't show up here. So that's most of the stuff I can share on DBzen. So if you have any more knowledge, you can leave your comments or open discussion below, and we'll have more fun. Thanks.